Well, I'm checking in to check it out. So, just a quick talk today. It's about getting out of the matrix and keeping yourself out of the matrix. Now, what is the matrix? Well, the matrix can encompass quite a lot of different things, but today I want to talk about social media. All right, that's the biggest matrix that people are still in. The biggest matrix that people are still lost in. Okay, they've lost themselves in the matrix, and I've got to say that since I removed myself from social media a few years ago now, well, yeah, for the most part, yeah. I did use Facebook up until about the start of this year. And the only reason why I used Facebook because of the groups. I was in a couple of groups, and like one of them was a BMW group. So which was good. You can go in there, and people are putting different things about the cars. The repairs, what they need for this, that. So that was good. Another thing was about spiders as well, because I love spiders. So I was in a spider group, a BMW group. So again, so you still have to use social media for that, those groups. So, but I don't really class that as using social media. You know what I mean? But that aside, yeah. So since I removed myself from social media and that, life becomes much more clearer. You frees up mind space. I've also stopped watching TV as well. But anyway, and people trying to say that YouTube social media, no, it fucking ain't. Okay, because YouTube, I can pretty much control what I see. What I want to watch. Because to be honest, YouTube is my TV. Right, so yeah, YouTube is not social media as far as I'm concerned. But yeah, since I removed myself from social media, again, everything just seems more clearer. I'm more sharper. Like I said, I'm more sharper since I don't watch TV no more. I can just see things better. Not that I couldn't see things good before, but you can just see things better. It's like, it's hard to explain, man. And you just see that you'll see these people who are still lost in social media. They're still lost in the matrix, man. Like people do anything for external validation. And it's just quite it's sad. It's real sad. If you predicate your life on likes and comments, on external validation, what will soon happen is that you'll die from the rejection. So a lot of people, if they're not getting the likes, the comments, the interaction, they feel shit. They feel shit about themselves, or they'll go above and beyond, or the extra mile, just to, just for someone to notice them on social media, which is pathetic and it's sad. And end of the day, you can't take your likes with you. You can't take your likes with you outside. You can't do that. Like there's probably people who are passing the street. You probably get fucking 1,000 likes or whatever, or comments, everyone telling them look good and all this bullshit. But what does that really mean? Because guess what? When you're out and about, ain't nobody liking you. Ain't nobody putting a little love heart on you. Ain't nobody commenting on you. No one can put them comments on you. You know what I mean? So when you're out and about, you're just a normal fucking person at the end of the day. You know what I mean? You can't take your likes with you. You can't do anything with you. You know what I mean? It's ridiculous. And a lot of people, a lot of people live their life now online. They live their life they live their life vicariously through Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. That's what that's their life. And they think what happens on Instagram and Twitter and Facebook, they think that equates to what happens in the real world, but it don't. You don't. I think to myself, right, let's look at it from a different angle. If you're with somebody, like either your boyfriend or your girlfriend, and they feel the need, they still feel the need to look for external validation, right? Then you've got a problem there. You've got a fucking problem there, to be honest, right? Because these people will, they'll never really be content. They won't be content. They'll be in shitty moods because someone might not have commented something nice or some bullshit like that, right? Or worse than that, when you put yourself out there for social media, you're putting this out there. You're putting yourself out there for everybody, right? So you could be in a relationship and certain people can get distracted. They might start liking, they're liking other people's pics. Certain people are liking their pics. Before you know it, people, you get sent inboxes. People are sending inboxes to them. You know what I mean? It's going to be a downward spiral. It never really ends up well. To be honest, you really don't. I'm not saying it all. I'm not saying that there ain't. I'm sure there's plenty of cases where people I've been on social media and been in a relationship and everything's been fine. But to be honest, more time than not, it doesn't really end well. Someone's gonna have a problem with something. Someone's partner is gonna have a problem with something, right? Something that they've seen on their Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter. Problems will arise. And unfortunately, people feel like they're missing out on something. They really feel like they're missing out on something if they're not on social fucking media. Like, why do you give a fuck about what other people are doing for? Why the fuck do you care about what Joe Bloggs is doing? Who gives a flying fuck? How about you concentrate on yourself, and concentrate on what you're doing? Again, people are too fixated on what other people are fucking doing, right? And that leads, and this can lead down to a lot of different fucking avenues, right? Where people start getting jealous because certain people are posting pictures up because they're going on holiday, going there and there. People are getting jealous because they might see certain people posting loads of pictures of their boyfriend or posting loads of pictures of their girlfriend. There's green-eyed months out there. So, there's people who want to ruin that. People want to see certain people unhappy. A lot of people want to see people unhappy, all right? So certain people go out their way to destroy certain people's relationships because they want to see them happy, all right? This happens all the time. I know about this from personal experience, So, there is literally no benefit to be on social media. There's literally zero benefit unless you've got a business that's based online or requires, if it's based online and it requires a lot of advertising and you get a lot of, get a lot of new eyes onto your business or some revenue for your business, that's fine. That's completely fine if you need to use social media for that. But if that's the case, then you'd have a business page, won't you? And if you're advertising your business, you shouldn't really be advertising yourself. You shouldn't be putting pictures of yourself and all that kind of business, You shouldn't be scrolling, looking at what other people are doing, liking pics and that, I just find it amazing, bro. Like, how you in a relationship with somebody, or even married, right? How you on there and liking either, again, whether it's a man or woman, how can you be in a relationship or married, right? And you're on there liking another man's pics or another girl's pics. Like, come on, man. Like, just think about that. Like, again, I've run into this issue many a times, and I'm not saying I'm innocent in this as well. I've done the same as well. I've been in relationships and I've been liking other girls' pics. I've done it. And like I said, it's like once you start to, once you've learned the harsh lessons in life about that, and once you remove yourself from the matrix, you understand how fucked up that really is. That's when you'll truly understand it. And okay, so it's just a shame, It's just a shame that, and when I come across people who tell me they're not on social media, I fucking applaud them. I applaud them. You know, because fucking fair play to them who are not on social media or who don't use it like that. Yeah, fair play to them, because people like that are few and far between. People like that are the people you want to talk to, you want to get to know. People like that are, you know, are gems at the end of the day, because they see what social media is really about. They understand it. They understand how destructive it really is. And unfortunately, not many people like that. You know, you know, it'd be nice. It'd be nice, you know. It'd be nice if you could meet somebody who's not on social media. That'd be very nice, you know, because then, you know, then you'll know that that person's got 100% focus on you, and you've got 100% focus on them. Okay, they've got 100% focus on you, and you've got 100% focus on them. You know, and yeah. So that part, I think that's a big part. Yeah, I think the social media thing when it comes to relationships, I think that's one of the biggest downfalls people come across. You know, but like I said, other than that, again, you know, you just find yourself scrolling and looking at. Before you know it, you've wasted half an hour scrolling that bullshit. You know, shit to clog up your mind. You know. You know, you gotta release yourself from it. You're not missing anything out on social media. You're not. How about living in the fucking real world? Live in the real world, okay? Trust me, once you do that, you'll feel much better, you know? But yeah, I think that's about it. All I got to say on that anyway. I didn't want to make this video too long. Well, I made it a bit longer than what I thought I was going to make it, but yeah. I always try to tell people, like, just come off social media for like 2 weeks. Just come off it for 2 weeks. See how you feel. People can't do it. They can't do it. They can't do it. They feel like, you know, they really do feel like they're missing out on something. And for the people who do base their life, who do base their happiness on social media, when it comes to likes and stuff like that, then yeah, they are missing out, because they don't know what to do with themselves. They don't know. You know, because they're truly lost inside the matrix. So yeah, free yourself from the matrix. And until next time, I'll be back with the next one. I don't know when, but whenever I can feel like it, I'm out.